Welcome to Monday Night Live.
I guess I should.
Are we on your phone, Dana?
Yes, I put it on.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh, we are running behind today. Let me go to comments. Okay, there we are. Oh, we've already got a few people here.
Hey, Mudbrooker's here.
Hello, hello.
And Remy's here with us.
Hello, Remy. And Marilyn. Are we coming through okay?
How'd everybody enjoy that defrost?
Well, not everybody would have felt it.
I know it was like 15 degrees down in Toronto.
Yes, it was.
10
and then
degrees,
we got
9-10 degrees up here.
We had so much snow melt away, and then we are getting snow right now.
Yes.
So
because
yeah,
snow and stuff.
We are, I guess we are coming through okay.
Excellent.
Yes.
You know what, I'm going to share it over.
Yes, image is great. That's sweet. I shared it on Me and You Acres Facebook page. It's funny because not all day we were doing stuff. Well, Mike is that Mike fell yesterday and on the ice because everything melted, and then he went to go feed water, get water for the goats, and he fell. So he's been in bed all day. And he sprung out of bed just for the live. He fell on his right hip.
I fell on my right side, tweaked my back all out.
Of course, it was the good side.
Of course, right?
Right. And so, yes, I've been doing a lot of stuff all day today, editing, social media, animal care, like just tons of stuff, making, all the foods and dinners and stuff. And and then I was like, I wanted a shower before live. And so I got in the shower 15 minutes before. So that's why I got some wet hair. We have snow right now, Marilyn says. Hello, excuse me, everyone from northern Wisconsin. Still shoveling myself out. How much snow did you guys get? Snowstorm yesterday here, a bit warmer today, but still snowing a bit. Huh. And it's snowing where Marilyn is too.
Snowing everywhere.
Yes.
Share.
You got it?
I think so. I'm not great at
Hello from North Texas. Hello, Jesus loving homesteader. How are you? All right. So, what's been going on this week other than your fall? Yeah, not here. It's not snowing in Texas.
Yeah. Not much has been going on. We got to go get some more wood, and the house build should start going back into full swing again.
When? I'd like to know that.
It's supposed to be this week. I have to get in touch with a couple people.
I don't think it'll be this week.
No?
No. I don't, because we still need to figure. I mean, we have general window sizes for our cabin, but we also have to keep in mind that we might be getting used windows. So we have to keep that in mind. I was told about a place down near Kingston, Ontario, that's like a Habitat for Humanity or a secondhand store for doors, windows, and a few other things like kitchens and stuff like that. So in our old cabin, when we moved in, that kitchen that was there came from this place in Kingston. Okay. So I still have to research and figure out where that place is, but or we're going to go to a Habitat for Humanity. The closest one is 2 hours away, but maybe we'll call around to see if anybody has them first and then figure it out. We've been looking online, but you're not going to find a bulk group of the same windows used. The two windows I care about most, though, are the front windows. Those ones I care about most. They have to be the same. They're the first thing people see, right? So those ones I want to care about a little bit more, but yes. Oh, hello, Billy Lee. How are you? My parents are supposed to have 20 centimeters tonight. I guess we should, because I have to go to an appointment tomorrow morning. So
yeah, we should check the weather out for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, it's saying so tomorrow. It says full sun, -10 Celsius. But it said today snow 100%, which we're getting, but it's not showing any snow. So that's kind of worrisome. But
Oh, we got internet back up.
yes,
That's something that happened today.
we're still on our phone data because it gives us a clear picture. So we actually every month with our satellite data or Wi-Fi, we always have to bump it up because they give us so much between uploading, especially in HD. We always go over. And so I upped our phone plan. So we actually have 100 gigs with our phone. And then we have 100 gigs with our internet company. And so now we won't go over. But now we could do all the slow uploading on the computer with our Wi-Fi, and then our lives and whatever we do on our phones can be done with our data. So it sucks that we have to have both, but as you guys can see, it gives us much better pictures. So
And you know what? Since our phone data has been running so good, and we've had such clear picture, everybody's been coming to us and inviting us to lives, and so
yeah, it's kind of hard because with our picture before, I mean,
yeah,
it was horrible. So speaking of that, that was one thing that I wanted to mention. If it's still a go, we're actually going to be live or with Mudbrooker on his live this coming Wednesday. I'm not sure if he is still in the house, but yes, he is. I saw he commented at the bottom. So that will be 7:30 Eastern Standard Time and 6:30 his time, which I don't know what it is. I just know he goes live at 6:30 on his time. So
okay.
Let's see here. We missed some comments. Chris and Stephanie, hello. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on the way in. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Dave. Crazy kids. We try. We have one of those secondhand building material places around here. It's too bad we weren't closer. I'd go to it if you recommend it. Oh, did Annie? Oh, she did. Annie's here too. We were on her live on Sunday. It was part 2, and we might actually even have to do a part 3. Maybe, I don't know when, but maybe a part 3 at some point. Oh my goodness. So Raptor Ranch says 27 inches first, then another 4, then another 3. I'm only 5 foot nothing, so I disappeared when I went to the chicken coop. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but it is funny the way you said that.
I understand that too, because I went out in the snow a couple times to try and dig out lumber or something that I had up by the other trailer. And I'd take a step and I'd go hip deep.
Yep.
And just fall over.
Like, maybe you should get your balance checked because you fall a lot. I told him that today. He's like, "What? How did we say that? When you're like, well, it's not common for men or for. How did you say
how
that?
How often can a guy fall?
Oh, how often can a guy fall?" And I was like, "Normal guys, not much. You? If we're talking about you." Good. Are you at home now? Billy Lee says doing well eating Jell-O.
Well, there's always room for Jell-O.
Raptor Ranch says, FYI, I'm a girl. What is your name? Because you come on a lot and I'd like to know you by your name. I'm going to write this down. I probably won't forget, but just to be on the safe side.
Looks like they were fishing for pike that day. Is that a pike?
Yes. It looks like. We can see a little tidbit of your picture. So the rain and snow mostly went around. A little light rain is all I got. And on it was Sunday, we were supposed to get a lot of rain. We didn't really get any. We just got the melt. So which is good, because the melt even caused some water in the top part of our garage to come in. So thankfully it's not back where the goats are or where we are, but it's just on the top would you say southeast corner
Yeah, it's only like in maybe 5 feet, and it's just a little puddle, but I got the boys to come over and shovel out most of it.
Yes.
And
Very thankful for them.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's 6:30 p.m. Central Time. And so for Eastern Standard Time, it's 7:30. So we will be there on Wednesday. I couldn't even imagine dealing with snow that day when we first moved in. So typically where we came from, we were in Southern Ontario, and then we've also lived in Michigan. Winter would be no more after March. Like you might get the odd, oh, it's going to be cold today. You might have a little bit of ice, but snow usually would be gone by March. Okay, Maggie, go on. And when we moved up here, I remember April 17th, we were still in knee-high snow.
Yeah.
And that was 3 years ago. This year, we've had a lot of wet, but we've also had a lot of days where it's like cooled off or warmed up. And so it seems like we got a lot of snow. Then a day comes where a lot of it melts away. So,
and then the next day it snows.
And then the next day it snows. That depravity.
Which is funny.
Yeah, his balance was in his hair.
You cut it.
Ramona. Raptor Ranch's Ramona. I like that name. Well, hello. It's nice to officially meet you. Our record snowfall here is 13 inches, and they're in Texas.
Wow.
I think, yeah, that's what you said way up here, wasn't it? Yep, North Texas.
Yeah, I can't read that fast. Hurt my eyeballs.
Sorry. I have to go, guys. Nausea is too much. Tired of my body. My translating brain is not working neither. Okay, au revoir.
I hope you feel
Bonsoir. Better. That's about all I know. Well, I know a little bit more than that. That's Espanol. Yep. Espanol or Espanol?
It's Spanish.
Espanol. Espanol.
Some would argue because it's not exactly true Spanish, because that's from Spain, and that's a different dialect than the South American Spanish that I've learned.
Espanol. 2019, we got a little over 6 feet of snow for the month of February. Okay, Miss Maggie.
Holy smokes.
That's crazy.
That sounds like the UP.
Yeah, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So Miss Maggie, our puppy.
She's in full terror swing.
She's in tonight. Full, like, are we sure we did the right thing mode? We'll love her again. She's just in I'm going to chew everything. I'm going to destroy everything. She tortures poor Becca.
She runs around tugging on her ear.
Yeah, Becca's just like walking, and then Maggie's like, oh, she's up, and then she just grabs her ear and holds on to it and then walks with her, and then her tail is tug of war. So Miss Maggie is just learning. It's like she forgot everything she learned in the beginning, and now anyways. Okay, so I wrote a couple things down that I wanted to mention. Okay, so we are going to have our giveaway that we were supposed to have a while ago, but you know how we work. And so I'm going to put the video out either tomorrow or Wednesday. And the giveaway is going to be for next Monday Night Live. And that's when we're going to draw the winners. Becca, go. And so I actually got this idea from Chrissy, and she had, along the River Homestead, when she had her giveaway, she wanted to reach out to other people that she knew had small businesses or made things, whatnot. And so it got my idea and things rolling around. And so I reached out to 3 homesteaders / YouTubers. And so we are going to do the giveaway for next Monday. I will put the details out either in tomorrow or Wednesday's video. And so basically for the 3 homesteaders that are partaking in it that we're wanting to support is Hickory Croft, and Thorhaven and Wilderstead. And so I've reached everybody and contacted them, making sure it was okay. And so we're going to do all the details and stuff like that in a video, like I said, tomorrow or Wednesday. And then the draw, we'll do it live next Monday Night Live. So we are super excited. We're going to figure out all the details and let you guys know. And it's a thank you because, I mean, first of all, you guys have been an awesome community. I'm learning so much from everybody. And we just wanted to give back a little bit. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're also, because I'm not sure about shipping on some of the things to the States. So we are also going to include either an Amazon gift card of a certain amount or MI Gardener for seeds a certain amount. So we'll let the winner choose what they want. And then we'll go according so that the Americans, Maggie is like chewing on me.
I know, she's been licking my feet.
Hey, but you are dangling your fingers. And so it brings Becca over because she thinks she's going to get pet. Okay, Maggie, you want to say hi? Come here. Come here.
Come on.
Come on. No, now I call you up and you're like, no. I showed her on Annie's live yesterday. She is huge now. Here, right here.
Yes, guys. Kisses. Kisses. Yeah.
She's all about the chewing right now. You know what?
Girl.
I'll give her a little chicken thingy so that she can calm down. So if you want to read the comments, well.
Sure, absolutely. I am not moving very fast tonight. Yep. All right. Get down.
She knows I got the chicken.
Yep, she does. Okay, let's see. That's a Mac, so it's going backwards. Espanol, yes. Shoot, I think I clicked on one that turned or shut it off or deleted it. Whatever.
Okay.
Hello, sorry I'm late. Bucket List Homestead showed up. Hi, guys.
That's okay. As my dad used to say, better late than never.
And we were usually always late.
Yes, and we were late. You start a comment?
Oh, that's what I did.
Yes, you start a comment.
Yeah.
Joe and Sue's off-grid homestead. Hello. Is it Joe or Sue joining us tonight, or both? Just got 5 inches of snow. Well, we got some snow here too.
Yeah, I think it started snowing midday and it hasn't really stopped.
Kurt Kraft said, that's okay. We're usually always late. She's done that already. She's done the chicken I just gave her.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I thought it would settle her for 5 minutes, but no, 30 seconds I'll have to do.
I don't think it was even 30 seconds.
Right. Another thing that happened over the weekend, Mike and I went to go meet Mercy and Chris.
Yes.
From, I think his name was, I'm pretty sure it was Chris.
I keep thinking we had already talked about it because we
did about it on Annie's live. Yeah. And so we got to go meet up with them because they are hosting in Canada the Eastern Ontario Homesteading Conference. And so we went to go pick up flyers so we can post them around town. Wait, there we go. Okay. And so it has all the details on here. And yeah, so we went to go meet her and we got the posters. So we're going to hang some of them around. And I think Mike and I both discussed too, we're going to volunteer that day.
Yep.
So if there's anybody out there that wants to volunteer, you can contact Marcy. But we are all super excited for it. So many people are going to be showing up. And
it should be super fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're even going to do what was I going to say? I just got a message, so I'm like sidetracked.
Squirrel.
Yeah, squirrel. What was I saying?
Stuff's going on at the conference. We're going to have the round table at the conference.
So the boys from Thorhaven, Hickory Croft, Remy from Rem's family, and Mike, they do this thing called the round table every couple of weeks or so. Somebody in from that channel will host it, and then They'll come up with topics and questions that all the guys can talk about. And so long story short, they're going to do a live roundtable. And I think that is so super cool, especially since all of you guys are going to be together. So, yes. So,
yes, there is going to be a conference.
Woohoo, the conference. That's great that you got to meet them and get the flyers.
It looks like Saturday, May 7th.
Yeah. Everyone's like, yeah, conference. And then I was going to say, yeah, blankets, because I saw Sean in Alaska. You know what goes great with flyers? Blankets. You know what goes great with avocado bread?
Raisins.
If you watched our latest video, you'll see at the end, Mike teased me a little bit because I think I said, I think we should add raisins like 20 times. And I even cut some out. Yes, there is it's I guess it's technically the Eastern Ontario Homesteading Conference. That's because where it's at. Joe and Sue. But like Remy is coming from New Brunswick. Marilyn is coming as well. Oh boy. Yeah. There's quite a few people coming to this conference. One of our dogs just tooted, and so we're dealing with the puppy farts again. Or
and 3 square foot of space, I tell you what.
It's like, can you not go to the opposite end of the trailer to do it?
Condensed poo shoved up your nose, aerosol style.
Yeah. So it is on May the 7th, Joe and Sue. It's on May the 7th, and it starts at 9:30 and it goes until 4:30. But yeah, so they've got quite a lineup of things to do too, so that's pretty cool. I dreamed last night that we were at the conference and it was a blizzard. I hope not on May 7th. I really hope not. But I know on Mother's Day one year, Mike took me camping for Mother's Day before we lived up here, and it snowed. So,
you know, that was kind of one of those trial things. Like, that stuck in my head.
Yeah.
It stuck out when we were thinking about moving up here.
Mm-hmm.
That you had such a blast camping in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew you were crazy right then.
Yeah, just then. That was like 10 years into our marriage. I wasn't excited for the snow. I was excited at the time to get away from the kids, to have a date with you, and to go camping. And now I'm living that life every day. My kids are all grown and I wish they weren't. But and every day with you is a date. Definitely. It will be epic. Yes, you guys got to put some brainstorms together to think of a topic for the roundtable live. Maybe, I don't know if there may be a topic, but maybe we can reach out to our subscribers and see if they have questions that everybody wants to answer, and then, you know, the top ones, or if there's too many, the top ones that you guys agree on can be each. Like, you can come with 3, you know, Chris can come with 3, and Darren and Remy can all, or something like that.
Depending on how many people show up for it, then we can even kind of poll the crowd while we're up there too, if we want. I
mean, I'm not a part of that planning. That's their thing, but that would be a cool idea too.
Yeah. I brought it up.
We have to keep it for the kids. PG-13. Crucy does gardening and stuff. Hello. Leanne, hello. Oh,
wow. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Mama. She is a friend that I graduated college with and worked with at the same place, and I miss her dearly. Hello. Okay, dogs.
Yes.
All day you weren't at our... Okay, go. Leanne approves of the hair.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, cool. Yes, I hope you guys can come. That'd be cool.
Yep.
I'm going to reach out to a few other channels that I don't know if they know what's going on, and just see. And it's going to be kind of cool because I know that there's going to be a few pit stops along the way, and I'm going to, so Remy, Marilyn, Darren, and Bridget, they're all going to come here. I think they said the Friday night before the conference, and I have to make them lasagna and redeem myself from when Thor came and had lasagna with us, and I burnt it. And so, okay, no, go. No. It's like, we don't neglect you. We love you.
Well, you know what?
Day.
I was actually hoping it was going to be like a weekend event and then everybody could like camp out and stuff. But, thinking about it
it's
now.
The first one, though.
I know. I get it. But, thinking about it, everybody has a homestead.
Yes.
Going away for 48 hours is a really tough call or sell.
It is very much so. I think the original idea came of starting this. I'm sure a lot of us homesteaders were quite, I won't say jealous, but maybe a little, that a lot of people got together and they did the homesteading conference, like the Homesteaders of America conference. And so they turned it into a weekend. But I mean, it is the first one. My hope is that it goes into something like that, because I think that would be pretty cool. And so my hope is that it turns into something like that. And maybe right now it's going to be held at a hall, but maybe, just maybe, it'll turn into on someone's property or a property, wherever it is. And then we can all get together once a year. The CPAPs and dog farts aren't a fun combination.
Woke me out of a dead sleep last night.
So for a time, we were sectioning off Becca and Maggie.
Oh God, first injected.
I know. We were with Maggie and Becca, we had sectioned them off in our bedroom so they'd sleep in our room at night. And then Maggie got so and they weren't just like, they were rancid, and she didn't get into anything. She's better now, but I started kenneling her up every night in the living room, and we could still smell her.
Oh, it was so bad.
He'd wake up out of a dead sleep, and I'm like, how are you sleeping? Like, I don't get it. It was bad. I'm gonna turn that around because I keep getting distracted. We're getting tons of notifications from a post I posted. We are good. It was wet and cool today. Prepping for a colonoscopy. I would rather have a fall like Mike. Gotta run. Well, good luck on that.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, we will see you next time. And I hope everything goes well and smoothly. We had a gorgeous day yesterday, but it was a total tease. Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah,
it was gorgeous out. I was out
going
around the property, cleaning things up a little bit. Then I hit that ice, and all the water was running down it like most of the day. So it was slick. She's just like,
she's in hyper mode. I know. I'm gonna kennel her.
Okay, go on.
Come on, Maggie. Good girl. Come on.
Terrible twos, I tell you.
She is totally ripped. Like
I know. Let's see here. Had some rain yesterday or the day before, and now it's snowing. And yesterday it was gorgeous out. Everything melted a bit, and then today it just started snowing like all day.
What?
Sleet snow, but it's been snowing all day.
Why did we get a puppy? She's better. She knows her kennel is quiet area, so she just lays down. But it's like, if you don't give her that kennel time, she won't stop going crazy. We already said that one. Hello. How are you? Leanne says, I miss you too. I do. I have to come and come into town where I have to come into Durham. She'll know what I'm talking about, and have a coffee date. I haven't been to my old grounds in probably a year and a half. I haven't even, we've always met Paul, our son, when we wanted the grandkids. We always met him, and I haven't been to Durham for a year and a half. Yes, best of luck. Yeah, don't burn the lasagna. I'm gonna make a few. I am, because I'm scarred. Thor, still, it's been months since he's been here, and I still haven't been able to live it down. I'm just kidding, but burnt lasagna is still lasagna, just saying. It totally is.
You know, that's such a military thing to say. Because that's just like saying, you know, that lasagna MRE, it's still food. I mean, it's barely edible, but it's still edible.
I mean, this is also Xavier. For those that don't know, if you watch the haircut video, this is the drunk guy that was in the video.
He totally made the video.
He did, and to a point where another channel from Australia, Mr. Xavier, this person's name is Daz, My Aussie Kitchen and Garden, I think, his channel, and he shared it because he does something like community news, and so he shared and told everybody, go watch that video. This guy had me cracking up. So Australia heard you, Mr. Xavier. You did make the show, though. You did. That's the hard part. We're still not 100% sure, but we probably won't be able to make it up on Friday night to visit. If you do, if you can, let me know so I can make an extra lasagna.
One for each of you.
Right. I hope from this conference we can start a Homesteaders of Canada organization. 110%. Mike and I actually talked about it last year. I'm like, we started getting to know some of the Canadian YouTubers that we know now. And I'm like, I have a feeling all of us together are going to start something and continue it. And so I'm hoping so, because I think that'll be a really cool thing to do. So fingers crossed. I know I'd be totally willing to like participate, get involved, and all that good stuff. So will Mike do some of his Monday night wrestling at the conference?
I just fall down a lot.
Yeah, fall down. Saturday day live. I think we are going to stream live. We did ask if there was reception at where it's going to be, and apparently there is. So yeah. So we'll see how good it is, and if we can stream it, we will.
If not, we'll just have to record it and play it out later.
We'll see you Saturday and Sunday at least. Yes. And who knows? Maybe we can go on the Sunday to Hickory Croft to go visit and have everybody. But I don't know. It'll all depend. We might not be able to get away. And if anybody from the conference wants a kitten, it's perfect timing because Miss Georgia had her babies.
Yeah. They're 5 adorable kittens.
They are. But then they turn into something like Maggie.
Trying to rid of them.
Yeah. I might get the CPAP machine. I've been very tired during the day and had a test done for it. As long as, according to Mud, as long as if you have a dog, it doesn't toot, you're good to go. I know somebody in my family that their life changed when they got a CPAP machine. So if it's something that you are thinking about, definitely look into it. Did we get a lot of snow up there today? 3-4 inches?
Yeah, 3-4 inches.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a lot.
Nothing crazy.
Yeah, we got some.
Some people take a while to get used to it, but they're a big help. Yeah, it did take the person I know a little bit. I'm coming to see you soon with my friend you want. I can't wait. Anytime. You just let me know, except for May 7th. Or April 7th. April 7th we're taken, and May 7th we're taken. My sister from Florida is going to come up and see us up here, so I'm excited for that. My wife would be watching a TV show at night, and then I'd start getting really tired and sleepy during the show, and it was getting really annoying. Aussies are just upside down people that spin their toilet water different. Upside down to us. Hello, Tracy.
Hey, guys.
How are you? LOL, free kittens. Yep, the brother and sister are due to get fixed on the 18th of this month. So we've had a fun job trying to keep them separate. But they are getting fixed, and then as soon as Mama is able to, she's going to get fixed. We we didn't want her to have any more kittens, and we actually had an appointment for her. And just before, I can't remember how long it was before, but just before the appointment, she went missing for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't want to take the chance in case. So, yes, but so here we are. We have, I think, did I already say there's 3 girls and 2 boys? We have 1 kitten already spoken for. But they're really, we do. Yes, Rochelle is her mama's taking a girl. Yeah. They're really, really cute. They're all like tricolor. So there's quite a few of them that have orange, black, white in the face, even some gray. So it'd be quadruple color, but but yeah. So we're hoping that we are going to find them good homes, or they'll just have to stay put.
No, that ain't happening.
No, not even
happening.
For free. No,
I will drive and visit people and just accidentally leave kittens everywhere, like Santa Claus.
Yeah, when you came to visit us, that's what we'll tell people.
That wasn't mine. I didn't leave that here.
No, the cat just wouldn't stop calling your name since you left.
I know another thing. You got your seeds planted.
Yes, that's a video this week. You guys are the insiders. So we started our peppers and our onions. And today I actually sorted all the seeds that I'm planting, and
how many peppers do you think you'll be planting?
There's currently 72, but I am going to plant more jalapenos.
Why? Why would you want to plant so many jalapenos, honey?
Because, okay, first of all, it's on the counter. I have to grab it.
She found something that she loves.
I think I've said it before,
I
but
know.
Okay, so Wilderstead has a store, and ting, and they put a video up not too long ago about coyote crack, cowboy candy, and so I bought 5 jars from them. I bought 1 at first just to make sure, and then I ordered 4 more, and apparently I bought them out. But these things are like, I'm going to can them like I'm never going to be able to have them again. And I will go through them. I can eat them raw. Like, they're just, I don't know how I've lived life this long without them. And now I'm down to my last jar.
Yes, they go great on sandwiches. They go great on pizzas.
Yep. Just posted a picture on our Instagram of these on the pizza.
Yeah, I don't do the Instagram.
No,
I wouldn't know where to begin. I can barely still navigate Facebook.
Okay, I gotta get back. There we go. So, yeah, I might do some more peppers.
Man, I feel just wiped out. His back is just taking it out of me.
Mm-hmm. But they are very, very good, and I will give them as gifts. Mud says, you should be getting your seeds in a week or so. I usually start mine about 5 to 6 weeks before I plant them outside. Let me write that down. Mud is sending me some seeds that were passed down from people before, and they're a squash, and I can't wait to try them. I'm just going to write it down. Mud's seeds 5 to 6 weeks before. So that's what I did with all of our seeds. Let me grab that too. Maybe show people.
And we were talking last night, and I've become more and more convinced that I'm going to have to eventually either build or buy a forge.
What?
A forge.
Oh, where did the seeds go that I put all together in a big baggie?
Are they out there?
Did you just put them outside? I'll grab them.
Look on top. Just open the door. Look out there. I thought it was trash.
No, it's a big baggie.
Oh, then it'd be in the bin.
Okay.
That was trash.
No, it wasn't. I'll just talk about gardening here.
Oh, I got it. I pulled the string.
Yes. Oh, this page is all dirty because I planted most of them. So I went through all my seeds. And so I wrote down everything. This is one group of things we're planting. Tons of tomatoes, peppers, onions. These are all the herbs that we're planting. Things for remedies. And then these are all other plants that we're planting. So I'm actually trying to organize this year. And then today, like I got this from the dollar store. And I went through, and our frost date is usually around May 24th. And so I know I can't put them outside until after that. Because I mean, we've had hard frost in the middle of June. And so I went through and I organized, 12 weeks back from our last frost date. And then I went through all my seed packets and I wrote down like everything, 10 weeks until frost date. These are all the things I'm planting, 8 weeks and so forth. And so I'm trying to be organized this year, guys. I can be organized for a lot of things, but for myself, I just don't seem to be that way. So we have been there with the cats. Yep. Tracy says, we are good, keeping busy. When you plan to come to Durham, we would love to spend some time.
Absolutely.
Yes. I think we're going to have to take like a few days away if we can. There's lots of people that we would love to see. How long is the conference? What happens with your livestock and crop dusting dog? It's only for the day here.
Yeah.
The first one.
So the crop dusting dog can just dust herself, and the livestock, well, we feed and water them a little extra, and then that takes care of them for the day.
Yeah. Plus, we don't have chickens anymore. Don't leave a cat with us. Simba would go nuts. Noted.
Marty would drive it all the way back up here.
Well, it might get him up here again. They did come to visit.
They did.
But you boys, I think you guys need to, you guys need to get together a little more. And then another, do you want to, is Marty watching, Tracy? Because I'm just going to do it for Mike.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Remy says, well, if you want to drive the cat here, I'm sure I could find a way to hide him for also he wants a boy, is what he's saying there.
Okay. Okay.
Hide him for a while so my girlfriend doesn't see him.
That might be worth the drive.
Yeah. Bucket list. I started peppers, onions, crookneck squash, patty pan squash, ground cherries, and sage. Then I ran out of seed starting soil. We got this big, huge thing from Costco if you have a membership. And I don't use like a seed starting mix. I just use like a good soil. And every year I seem to have luck with Pro Mix. And I mean, it's a huge thing for like $17. So they had it last time I was there. So if you can get to a Costco, it might be something to consider. Use a forage, Xavier says. A forge would be useful. See, you've talked about that forever.
I know. And I've looked into it, and there are so many different types of anvils you can get. I'm
already lost.
There's all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So, and if you don't get the right forge and it loses heat too quick, you'll lose your temper and your, there's lots to it. So
I was watching, since we're talking about you getting a forge, I was watching Hickory Croft had a video come out, and it was of them like separating their fleece and cleaning it. And then I went on to watch other videos, and I went on to watch how they spun it, or how Stephanie spun it. And I couldn't stop watching. So you never know. There might be some sheep in the future. It would be in the far future, because
this is how it starts, people. This is how it starts. She's like, I watched this video, and next thing you know, we got elephants. Yeah. Like, well, what are we going to do with an elephant? Oh, it's just perfect because it starts hauling trees around.
You should post that video. I'm sure I'm not the only one that loves watching that. It was so, I couldn't stop watching. I was like, man. And then when you were like washing it and you weren't, agitating the fleece, I was like, that, like, it just sinks in, and it was so cool to watch. And then you get to watch the water getting cleaner and cleaner every rinse. And I was like, once we're all settled in, Maybe I'll just find somebody to sell me their raw fleece and then I can spin. Because I can borrow a spinner.
Uh-huh.
And then I won't have to have sheep and I can still do my wool. But I won't knit with it or crochet with it because I don't know how.
Your mama does.
She does. That she does. I've tried sardines on pizza once just to say I tried it. I didn't like it too much. I normally like fish. Yeah, I don't like sardines either. But you tried it. I'm pretty sure I've tried sardines because my grandmother on my dad's side used to make, she was Italian and she used to make pizza and I'm pretty sure there was sardines on it. Pretty sure.
Not this guy.
No.
Uh-uh.
The only seeds I haven't been able to find are Hubbard squash seeds. I am looking for and Annie actually from Back to Basics Homestead is going to send me a couple. I'm looking for more of, I can't remember if it's Rosella hibiscus or Roselle hibiscus. I've grown them twice before. It's not the hibiscus that you would think of as a flower in your garden. It is like the tea hibiscus, and it is beautiful and delicious. And they are beautiful. Did I say that?
You did.
They're beautiful. He's with Simba at the moment.
Okay. Need an anvil like the Wile E. Coyote so I can drop it on people.
Our Costco didn't have any this weekend. When we went. Huh. Well, keep an eye out maybe because it's a good buy. We will totally make definite plans. Our home is your home when you come down and you know you have a place to stay. Same here. Well, once we have extra beds and rooms and
once we have a home.
Once we have the home built, yeah. We are bad people to know it all looks like it's such a good idea. I get a lot of ideas from Hickory Croft, but from a lot of YouTubers as well. And then I like trying to make it my own too, but I have a hard time coming up with ideas, but I can be crafty or flourish on an idea.
You're a great finisher for an idea.
Yes, it's just hard for me to come up with it. Yeah. Keep telling Steph that she needs to bring some of her fleece to convention.
There's going to be so much stuff at the convention. I am so excited to go.
Mm-hmm. They're going to have like alpaca care, like I guess little people are going to be speaking. So there's going to be topics like alpaca care, beekeeping. I can't remember anymore. Beekeeping. I know Chris from Hickory Croft is going to do speak about something. And they have a few other things. The round tables going on. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be food. So it sounds like it's off to a great start. So I'm excited. You don't know how to knit or crochet yet? Look to your left. What is going on with my
Mike knows words? How to Yukon Cornelius now.
I don't get that.
Oh, good Lord.
I don't get it.
It's from an old TV cartoon. I think it was Frosty the Snowman. It had Yukon Cornelius, and it had the little elf that wanted to be a dentist, and Yukon Cornelius rode the Yeti. No, nothing. No. Okay, I'll have. Really, how do you miss that? That was like the kids' show of our era. That's the Christmas show of our generation.
No, not me. Maybe to others, not me. I can't remember the name of the show. Today's Special. Do you remember that?
I know Today is Special. Yes.
Today's Special. I know a lot of people in this chat my age will know what that is.
I know Sesame Street.
Reading Rainbow?
Yes.
You know Reading Rainbow?
Yes, of course I know Reading Rainbow.
Okay.
And he played a blind man on Star Trek.
Did he?
Yeah.
What was the other? Mr. Dress Up?
No, that's just a Canadian thing. And very weird.
It was not very weird. It was part of my childhood. Well, you were watching Cornelius. I was watching Mr. Dress Up.
It was on Christmas. It was played every Christmas. It might have been Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Who's that? I'm just kidding. I learned to crochet.
We were about to be divorced.
Yeah. Pardon me. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh boy. Watch out, Xavier. Here she comes.
Yeah. Xavier's my backup. I told Mike that if anything, because he's a weatherman. Or no, he's
a meteorologist.
A meteorologist.
That doesn't track meteors.
Okay. And and so if something ever happened to Mike, he's got to take care of me.
You know, because it's the ology of meteors.
Yes. Okay, whatever. I learned to crochet and knit on YouTube. I used to knit a long time ago, and I tried crochet, but crocheting hurt my hands. I've made dishcloths like 8 to 10 years ago. I'm sure I could pick it back up, but I'm never the person to know how to put it all together.
It's easy. Knit 1, purl 2.
How do you know that?
No idea. I think it was on some movie somewhere sometime. I don't know.
Oh. So Angie, when are you getting your woman's Viking cut to match Mike? Oh. What's a low to shave the side of the head, maybe? What I would have
you
to
could
braid
totally
it.
do the whole Agatha thing.
Yeah, I think that's super pretty. I do. I just don't think it would look pretty on me. I did a braid last week.
That's in the next video.
Yeah, no, it's not. I'm still trying to do Mike's hair and braid his hair. Are the hibiscus grown as an annual? Yes. Here anyways, I don't know, because they're typically grown in tropical weather. So I don't know if they continuously grow. To me, it resembled like a thicker rose bush, and it has the hips like rose hips, and it's the stalks to it are burgundy, and then the flowers are like a pink, and they're beautiful. Leanne's asking the real questions. Yes, I was gonna. Yes, so she shared that's her fleece watching video. Be prepared to be mesmerized, and just watch it. He does make a good anvil. Nice.
I don't recommend the rocket skates.
How do you know that?
Well, I slid all the way down the driveway on them.
He fell and then he slid 10 feet.
It was weird.
Have a good night, like Billy Lee. Her meds are kicking in.
Oh.
And until next time, maybe roundtable talk composting.
That sounds like poop.
I keep spitting like little pieces of my mint out. Just run your sheep through a car wash before you shear them. Yes. She mentioned to make oh no, I was watching.
I had this picture in my head, like just leash them in the back of the truck and drive through the car wash.
So I was watching videos. So the goat's fur is getting really long, and so I'm like, after watching their video about the sheep, I'm like, I know I've seen short-haired male goats before. I know I've seen them shaved somewhere. So I went on to Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. They have, if you ever into Nigerian dwarf goats, they have a really good channel. Mike's still laughing.
I could just see it too. It's like a cartoon, like the Acme cartoons. Like you go through and they're all wet, and then that blow dry, and they're like poof.
Anyways, that person in Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, she mentioned make sure you wash your goats before you shave them or shear them or whatever, because it will dull out your blades really, really quick.
Yeah, and you have to watch the blades because they'll get really hot fast.
Yeah.
So you always have to use that.
I don't know. I have never seen that here. That spray she used. It's like
something just ice. From the States.
Maybe everything. Yeah. That I come across. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of information about Nigerian dwarf goats that Canadians can use. So I've had to look up, okay, what do you do with this situation? And then I'd have to go and find the Canadian version, which that's just not fun. And so we've had a lot of running around research to try to find stuff about them.
Yeah, we go and we'll ask some of the shops, hey, do you have this for goats? And they're like, What are you talking about?
They don't have anything for goats.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, they don't have anything for goats. They have everything for cows, which can be used for goats because of their different stomachs, right?
Yes.
And so that's what we have. We don't really have anything marketed towards goats. Think about it. Everything we've gotten is for cattle.
True.
Right? Rudolph the
It
Red-Nosed
was Rudolph the
Reindeer.
Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, thank you.
Reindeer.
Thank you. And Burl Ives was the narrator. You don't know who Burl Ives is? Oh, jeez.
How are we even married?
You uncultured swine.
Did you just call me a pig? I don't know how to take that.
Stir to the left. Stir to the left. When stirring up trouble,
I'm not going to cry.
Always stir to the left.
Yes. Our daughter, Michelle, she's probably not in chat. She makes the best pig sound I've ever heard in my life.
She used to think she could talk to pigs.
Yep.
As a kid, she seriously thought she was talking to pigs.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Mom, they're thirsty.
It was awesome.
They need something to drink.
It's the best.
Oh, hello, Scott. Mr. Dress Up rocked. See?
Yeah.
Mr. Dress Up was the best.
Okay.
I am from the States and I loved Mr. Dress Up.
You are weird. No.
The Friendly Giant. I remember that.
What
Did you
is
have?
No.
You didn't have the Friendly Giant?
What are you talking about?
Sheltered swine.
Uncultured.
No, you were sheltered.
Sheltered. Or perhaps I was outside riding my
Scott,
bike.
by the way. If anybody just came in when I called him a swine, he just called me one. So.
I did not.
Yeah.
I would never do such a thing.
It's on camera.
It's lies.
No, you lie.
It's fake news.
Hello, Bettina. How are you guys tonight?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Tú vas muy bien?
Yes. Mud. Oh, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. She was agreeing with Mud.
Yes.
Shave sides with braids. I'm not shaving the side of my hair does grow like a weed. I have seen one of our children who has my head shaped shave the size of her head, and I don't think she will ever do it again, so I can safely say I will never ever. We have big noggins, and so it's my head's big, my poor mama, but
oh jeez.
My head is big, and so it just does not go good. Nope. Hello, T-Hands. TN 141. How are you tonight? I've read about them, the tea hibiscus. They're delicious. I got my seeds 3 or 4 years ago when I grew them from Baker's Creek, and they grew really well. I paper towel started them. And it was when I was in a zone 6, I would just put it in a greenhouse here. They are really, really good and really,
Sorry,
really good.
You're keeping me awake.
Oh, shush.
This back. I tweaked my back out. If you're just coming in, I tweaked my back out, and so I've been out of it, and it's just sucked the life right out of me on my back. Okay.
Composting is a good topic. Tomorrow's roundtable is about technology and homesteading.
Yes.
That we've experienced troubles in that area, so we can tell you how important it is. I've had a hibiscus bush for years. It's in a huge pot. I bring it in when it starts getting below 40 at night. So yeah, you can keep it growing around all year round. That's awesome. Then I will grow mine in a pot, and I will do that too. So does it continuously, I'm sure it has a time, Mud, where it goes into blossom. So I know the frost kills it. So if you brought it in, does it just stay dormant, or does it keep producing flowers? Hey, Tashino, how are you?
You know what I could do? I could build a raised bed garden box on wheels, and then I can just staple.
Rocket shoes, you mean?
No, listen. I could just staple the boards on it after I get it outside. I'll staple the boards on it,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you're ready to bring it back into the greenhouse, I just pop the boards right off.
There you go.
So they're just like, skirt.
Skirt.
I beat.
You did not beat me to it. Hey, David Outdoors.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
He beat me to it. You can comb the goat's cashmere. It's about the time to collect if. What?
It.
You can comb out the... Really? I didn't... Okay. See, this is why I love YouTube. Especially because, like, even the vet that I have come out to the farm...
Where are we going to wash them?
I don't know. I got to learn how to do that now. I'm going to see.
Okay.
I'm going to look into it.
Okay.
So my vet's a farm vet, but doesn't know. She knows about goats, but because the Nigerians are, half the size of regular goats, she's had to figure some things out, and she doesn't really normally deal with them. I'm so thankful she comes to the house, though. But it's been hard trying to figure out and research stuff, and you don't know what you don't know.
That's true.
And we've only had them a year and a bit. And I mean, I think I was so afraid when the vet first came out to the farm on our old property, because I was like, I'm not doing something right, because I had no one to compare with, right? So I'm not doing something right. They're not going to be healthy, even though they were. She's like, no, they're doing completely fine. You're doing good. Cashmere.
I have a question.
Okay.
So I'll ask later.
Okay. Good talk. I have to go. Early day tomorrow. Doctor's appointment first thing. Same here.
Yes.
Have a good night.
We have to be up early tomorrow.
No, we don't have to be in Bancroft until 11.
Yes.
So I'm finally... Do you guys remember when I was dealing with my forehead back in December? My ultrasound for my forehead, even though the swelling's gone down, I've talked with my doctor. They want to make sure it has nothing to do with all the veins and everything that's going on there. So they're still recommending I do the ultrasound. So that is what I'm going for tomorrow. So, but it took from, it was like probably beginning to mid of December until March 8th to get an ultrasound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only one in all of the Canada.
No, there's not.
And so it took...
We're in a small, like, first of all, this hospital is 45 minutes away. Our ultrasound tech is there from like 9 to 5.
It's a really good field to get into up here. It's in Hyde.
Silly dogs. Okay. That's what we found when we had the goats too. It's all cattle oriented in this general area. Yeah. Look way up. I don't know what that one is, because we're behind by like 7 minutes.
Oh, maybe.
If there's no goat market, maybe you can monopolize on the goatless peasants out there.
And then overcharge them.
Mansion, cabin, stuff like that. Wow, you know how to talk business, Xavier. Mike needs a smackdown with the metal folding chair wrestling style. For the for the pig. Yeah.
I would totally pay to see that.
You would pay to see me smack you with a metal chair.
I kind of would.
Give me a metal chair.
No, I got to pay.
Oh,
you're doing all the work.
Speaking of chairs, now I'm thinking of tables. So, Mike, I'm just going to go past that and look for a metal chair. Mike and I went to the library to upload some videos before our internet was fixed yesterday. And they had 3 tables that were for free outside. And they're like the old school tables. And one of them was a big round table. And so we grabbed it in case we needed it for the round table event. It's a round table. And so I'm like, so we picked it up. So I'm going to contact Marcy to see if she needs, like, if they have a round table. If not, we'll bring it. Yeah. So we have a table and it's round, was the point of that story. Got my bare fat arthritis salve for my hands. Blah, blah, blah. That works great. I've actually wanted to, we know someone that hunts bears up here. So if he ever gets another one, I want to see if I can get some of the fat, render it down.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bettina.
wait, she was in earlier, wasn't she?
I don't know.
Yes, she was. Because I said, hey, guys.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to go up there.
No, I don't. Okay. Well, hello, Bettina. How are you? I have to go. Bye, Annie. Have a good night. Goats in cold climates produce cashmere fiber. It's the softer stuff under their longer guard hairs. But I believe if you have a comb, it's
you have to comb it out rather than
shear it. Yeah, we wouldn't shear until I want to shear them when it's okay enough, like as far as temperature for them to keep warm enough, but also in time for their hair to grow back for winter. So the over hazels
we used to shed it out this time of year.
Oh, other goats. I've never heard of that breed. Mine blooms heaviest after I bring it in for the winter, so late fall, early winter. It tends to drop leaves and get scroungy looking for a while, about a month after I put it outside for the summer.
Huh. Hibiscus plant.
Yeah. I didn't know you could take it in, so that's when hopefully, because Annie's going to give me a couple of seeds because she doesn't have many, and hopefully I get them to germinate, and then I will bring it in if I get it to germinate. That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike, you're a comedian tonight.
Are you saying I look funny?
Well, I can tell you that.
Shh.
Table plus round equal good.
Eloquently spoken, sir.
Bettina says, I've been growing hibiscus for years. One of my favorites. Sorry, I'm behind. I'm watching on my tablet and playing around with the reels on my Instagram on my phone. That is all good. Thank you. Is it the tea hibiscus or the flowers? But well, that's exciting. I've learned a couple of things tonight. I did.
Okay, then.
Yes. And so does anybody know? Here's another thing, because I have these 3. So I'm starting the process of these tomorrow. So with the rose, I looked up how to get them going tonight. This one was from Marilyn. And then the spice bush seeds, I ended up getting some, but from my recollection and from my research, they're very hard to start if they're not fresh. So if you guys have any tips, you can let me know either here or whatnot. I think I'm gonna try them the same way I would a rose. So I'm gonna let them go through the process as if they're going through a winter, which means they have to go in the fridge. But if you guys have any tips on that, let me know. And then something else I'm starting tomorrow, which I'm super excited for, is coffee. So I think it's going to take a few years to grow. But that'd be kind of cool if shit ever hit the fan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seeds. So I'm going to germinate them. I think all of them, maybe.
So are we going to actually roast our own coffee?
Yeah. And my gardener actually did a whole series on this. He got his to bloom a few years ago or sprout. And then he's actually collected coffee off it this year. Was pretty good harvest.
Really?
Was it this year or last year? Was a pretty good harvest. So if I get a few trees going.
All right. You know what? I'll tell you what. If we get a few of them going, I will look up some how-tos on how to make some good coffee out of it, how to roast it really well.
Yeah, he's got videos on it, so you can watch that. But I'm like, even apparently, okay, so what did it say? So the plants will flower in April to July after 3 to 4 years. And it will fill the house with hints of jasmine, vanilla, citrus, and sweet sugary notes. So apparently from the videos he did, he's like, it smells delicious through the entire house. I'm like, that'll be cool.
But it takes 3 to 4 years to bloom?
Anything like that. Even like a rose bush, it's going to take 3 to 4 years. But if you think about it, we've been up here 3 years next month.
Yes.
And so 3 years just went by like that.
Okay.
Right? And if we start now, In
In
3
3
years,
years, we can have coffee.
you'll be thankful. He never. This is the unplanning guy. He doesn't want to plan. He doesn't want to prepare. No.
I like to do.
Good night. T-Hand 141. I saw they were leaving. That'll be an interesting experiment on the coffee. Yes. Coffee.
Coffee.
Java. What movie is that from?
That was I can see him doing it. It was George of the Jungle.
Yes. Is it Tarzan or George of the Jungle?
It's George
of the Jungle with Brandon Fraser. Java. Angie, I received my sugar beet seeds. Thank you so much. I'm excited to try growing them. That's awesome. Good. I am excited. This is my first year too. And it was an idea I got off Hickory Croft Farm. If you guys aren't following them, please somebody put in their link because I love their channel. And you will too. Had me at coffee, and I don't know why Mike isn't more excited. Right? He's a Debbie Downer. I'm like, I have all these great ideas, and I'm like, and then he's just like, yeah, what, in 3 years? What? I've had to learn how to get ideas through and by you. Right?
Okay.
The real, he's not all sunshine and funny.
Shoot.
I would love a bay leaf bush. I would too. I didn't even think about that one. I did think of growing it last year, but I didn't think about that one this year. Bay bushes are not super easy to find. We did look into it, but never found one. Huh.
Really?
I've read that they are indeed difficult to find. All right. Well, maybe if we all put our thinking caps on, or if they sell them in the States. Mike's planning to go to Michigan within the next, 3 to 4 weeks. So if they sell them in the States,
I could do that.
Yep. Mike has the Viking cut. Thanks to you, Xavier. His planning revolves around conquering other people's crops and plundering with a boat. Yeah. See? Thank you. You are most welcome. Well, bedtime for me. Oh, yeah. We've been on. It always flies when you're having fun. Take care, Remy. Have a good night. Yes, me too. They're wonderful. Do you guys have an idea on how big your garden space will be? Maybe I missed it or overlooked it. I don't know how big it's going to be.
I would like to try and start with the 2025 by 50.
How big?
The same as we did at the other house.
No.
To start.
No.
Plus your greenhouse?
No. Bigger.
Well, I know it's going to be more bigger.
Maybe this year. Yeah. This year. We're still unsure. We have the spot, but we're still unsure as to how we're going to set it up. I think I want raised beds, or at least garden beds around, maybe with a few raised beds.
Right.
We have a ton of topsoil from when we dug up the driveway and house. So,
hey, Marty's here.
Hey, Marty. Mike has something he wants to ask you.
I wanted to check and see if softball is starting this year.
But if he keeps falling, there's no point on answering him.
Well, as long as I fall into the base, so that I'm safe, it might work.
Marty says, nice lid.
I can just say, I slid. I didn't fall. I slid. It was controlled fall.
He was practicing. Bigger garden. See?
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
I would rather have a bigger garden and not have enough to plant than have a smaller garden and too much to plant.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. I mean it.
Uh-huh.
For serious.
I just smile and nod. Uh-huh.
Hello. Is it Shalon? Am I saying that right, or did I totally butcher it? All righty.
I think
we are caught up with all the comments. Look at that. But in all seriousness, Don't go too big, too quick with the garden. Yep. My main focus this year is production. So even if I have to do square foot gardening at first, whatever, I just want a lot of production to can this year. That is my focus. I've wanted to do that since we've been up here, but we've never, last year's garden, we moved halfway through. The year before that, is this our fourth summer? Yeah. So the year before that, the very first year it was new. Then the second year, much didn't grow. 2019, summer of 2019, 20, 21. Yeah, this is our fourth year. So I'm missing a year in my head. The first year we did a garden.
Yes.
And we did it with the tarp.
Yes.
The second year, we didn't move it yet. We still had it. Why don't I remember that garden?
I don't know.
And then the third year we moved it and the soil was even worse, but then we moved anyways. And now we're going into our fourth year.
Yeah, because we planted all those tomatoes down in there, and some of the points it was really shallow and we were bummed out about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. At the moment, ball is not a sure thing. Trying, but still not a full team working on it though.
Well, let me know, because I'd like to come down for one game a week. I could totally swing that.
Hello, Willoway Ranch. How are you? Leanne says, what about the year with the potatoes?
Yeah.
What?
We buried the potatoes in there and we got a bunch of taters.
Yes. Wait.
Because we made those little raised bed boxes.
Mm-hmm. And then the next year. Okay, so no.
Yeah.
That was no, it was the year before. So we did. Okay, so the first year we had it in one spot. The second year we started bringing it over. Nope, still missing a year. Still missing a year. We have 12 Christmas cactuses. That's a lot. Are they new?
Yes, Xavier. We could have had coffee by now. Now I'm going to go make a pot of coffee because now I want some coffee.
No, you're not. You are not going to be up all night. No.
I'll make a decaf coffee.
Okay. Glad to hear. You make we don't have decaf. Xavier, you need your own YouTube. I promise people would not stop talking about you. They loved. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to our What Haircut 1 video, and Xavier in the chat here, he's the drunk guy. That's how I'm going to introduce him. You know that one video? Yeah, he was the drunk guy. He was in a big candy store. And in that, he had to get out of it because
I love sugar.
I love sugar with a heart.
With a heart.
With a heart.
That's where he was. Awesome. With the 12-foot, what was it?
No, it wasn't 12 foot. It was 3 foot.
The 3-foot string candy
gummy
something.
Snake.
Gummy snake.
And
3-foot gummy
the
snake.
Gummy bears were 1,000 times bigger than a regular gummy bear.
10,000 times bigger.
What?
100,000 times bigger. It was massive. It was a gummy giant of a bear.
I want them to stop talking about me. We reside in Ontario, Canada, but he's from Michigan.
And he was totally like drunk hugging the gummy bear, the big gummy. He was like, I love you, man. I love you so much. We're best. You're my best bud, man. They were gummy bros. He kept looking over and like, look at that guy. He's such a Sour Patch Kid. Man.
I'm sorry, Xavier.
He's so
a drunk guy in a candy store. Oh, he doesn't have social media. You should make the exception. You could be his headline. A drunk guy in a candy store. Reminds me of the movie A Boy Named Sailboat. Gummy Snake's funny movie. I've never heard of that movie. I'm going to have to watch the trailer for it now, though. So let me write it down.
That's a new one by me.
What's it called? A Boy Named
Sailboat.
A Boy Named Sailboat.
I have pooped. Yes.
You what?
I have pooped.
You have pooped?
Right here.
Oh.
And now I am pooped out.
Okay, you're pooped out. Okay. Oh, good night, guys. Early morning tomorrow. We'll be in touch. Take care and stay safe. Thank you. I will stay safe as I can from this one. Have a good night, guys. I think we're gonna get going too. Yeah, if you guys want to know more about the drunk guy, go watch our haircut video. If you want to know how to make green avocado bread, that's our latest video. If you guys haven't already and you're here, and you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up.
We should totally do one of those call-in show type scenarios with Xavier and just have his picture
he
up.
is not done on YouTube. We are bringing him back.
We'll just paste his picture up like we were at the news station, and we're talking to the reporter.
But we're gonna have to black out his face because he wants to be hidden.
I'll just put a gummy bear over top of it.
Yeah, there you go. Xavier, the gummy bear man with a heart. Have a good night as well, Chris and Stephanie. We got a new dispensary in Michigan. We have great gummies, chocolate and blueberries.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Did I say your name right the first time? Was it Shalon? I say because my daughter's name is Michelle, and so we call her Shell, and so we spell Shell Chel. So hopefully I didn't butcher the name.
Good night, Leanne. Yep,
night,
I can't wait to
Leanne.
see you guys.
I'm changing my picture to a gummy bear. Good night, Bettina. There is a music video with gummy bears and a song. Yeah. How does it go? Gummy bear? I don't.
Yummy, yummy gummy bear. I don't know.
It's like, yes. Thank you. Please watch that movie. So good. I will. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Yes, I remembered your name was Ramona.
That throws me off. You start swirling it.
I know.
And it gets all big.
Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It's always a blast. And until next time,
take care.
And God bless. Bye.
Bye, guys.